I've been going to church ever since I could remember because my family went and they made me go. In my primary school days, it was nothing more than just a thing I did on Sundays, and the only real information that I retained from Sunday school lessons was just the lessons of the Bible and different stories that was in the Old Testament, as well as the New Testament. This isn't to say that Sunday school was necessarily bad, it's just that at the time I was really young and I just dismissed it as things that I would consider when I got older. So I got older, and after primary school, I was introduced to the idea of youth group. Our church hosts youth group on Fridays and Sundays. And when I first joined, I remember I was just really awkward and really quiet and not really understanding what was going on at all. The concept of studying the Bible was also brought into my mind. And from that, I became familiar with a lot of other big ideas, such as predestination and what Christian walk implies in someone's life. It all changed around a few months after my introduction into youth group, when Kick 2018 rolled around. At first glance, it was just another Fun Times plus God camp. So, not expecting much, I decided to go. Kick 2018 really changed my view of Christianity. So much so that afterwards, I felt like a different person. I learned how Jesus died for all of our sins, and in doing so, he gave us all life and a purpose. Before, I never really knew what the Christian walk implied on a person's life, or my life. But after Kick, I was ready to commit myself towards following God. What it meant was that I was ready to become an ambassador in this earth and live as he did, so that others may hear the good news. It also meant that I was acknowledging that God knew everything that I said and I did and I thought, and that he had already determined the path that I will walk on. Fast forward around 2 years, and now I'm getting baptized, to publicly express the fact that I am ready to follow Jesus and the faith. I think one of the biggest questions that gets asked is, how do you know if you're getting called to follow Jesus? For me, it was a desire to tell other people about the good news and the salvation that I found in Jesus, and being compelled to become a Christian and walk in the faith. This is because God has shown grace to me, and I want other people to be able to live in that grace that I've found. Also, I'm grateful for the friends and the community that I've found in the church family, and that they have told me all about God and all about the salvation that I found in him.